All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the first Discord Q&A that we're doing here at IGS. Joining me is Yarrick and Lynx on the vocals. We do have some of the other IGS devs in there as well, and some other members from 505 watching. The first thing I want to say before we get started is, please, everybody, feel as though you have an opportunity to have your voice, whether it's positive or negative. You're more than welcome to put your hand up, have your chance to speak. We all want to hear we want to hear from all of you, is what I'm trying to get at. We don't want anyone to feel as though they can't speak, no matter how positive or negative it is that your opinion is. The other thing we ask is that you remain constructive and respectful at all times to everybody, including other members of the community. And then we can all have a good time. That's the main thing. So, hello, Yarrick. Hello, Lynx. Are you well? I can hear you loud and clear. I think the rest of the community can hear it nice and loud too. Did you want to say anything before we crack open with the questions straight off the bat? Yarrick, Lynx?
Well, I would like to welcome everyone. It seems to me that 95% is actually people from IGS, although we can see some community members joining. Hello, Flavio. Hello, Arosa. And other guys.
Tony's Gaming.
So, we would like to somehow talk about Update 8 and things that are related to it. And we would like to try this new format. I have not done a community call at all. I've actually done one 2 years ago with community of the game Vietcong, which was like 19th anniversary of the release of the game, which was pretty weird. Because we were playing the game and we were speaking with the community members as I was getting shot all the time. So we'll see how it goes. So
thank you for coming. That's first thing, I guess.
Yeah. So maybe we can start with like bringing the main topic, which is Update 8. So I will just summarize what it is giving us, or what's our plan with it. Because we've mentioned it a little bit on the stream on Tuesday, and we were playing the game at the same time, so maybe it was not clear, maybe I've missed something, or maybe I purposely left out some details. So progression system is basically giving players something like experience points for winning missions. And these missions can be played in any mode, in single player, multiplayer, whatever. You collect experience points, and if you have enough, you will level up. Level up means that there will be a reward brought up. So after finishing mission, when you have enough points, you will be given 3 things, randomly selected, and you will pick one, and this thing will be unlocked for you forever. And then it behaves a little bit differently in single player and multiplayer. In multiplayer, you need to use the money that you are earning there to basically make it available for you. In single player, it just keeps appearing, and roguelites have a little bit different rules. So basically, the main reason for IGS implementing this progression system is to give players a reward for playing the game, and also to motivate players to play more missions on higher difficulty, because this will be rewarded with more points. And it will also help us a little bit with onboarding, because as we are adding more and more stuff to the game becomes a little bit big, and new players may find it a little bit overwhelming to have all the weapons and equipments there. So there will be less things to start with. So I think that's about the basics. And yeah, I think we can.
So, should we open to the floor? Should we get some questions asked? Anybody got anything they want to ask around that topic to start us off? And obviously it's going to be quite a hot topic. You can either type it in the chat and I'll read it out. Or feel free to raise your hand and I can invite you to be a speaker. It's entirely up to you. I can see that Tonis is typing at the moment, so maybe we'll just give it a minute, see if anything in there. Anybody want to raise your hand and speak if you want to? Just give it a minute whilst people are typing.
So the reason we are having this call is that obviously there were some emotions already, and we would like to do our best to talk to you, to listen, and to explain. And we really want to hear what you think and what could be acceptable, because there will be some. There are some questions already.
Yep. So first question from Tonis is: we will be able to re-roll the magazine options that we are given?
No, that's not planned. Like some games, they don't even show you what's inside the rewards. They give you,
Loot box, basically.
3 boxes. You can maybe see the rarity there, but we decided to give you basically exactly exact description what is inside,
Picture.
and you can decide.
Okay. Rose says, "But I'm terrible at evaluating mechanical changes up front. Need to have it more hands in my hands to play. Will there be any more licensed music?"
There is no licensed music, new licensed music coming into the game in Update 8. I cannot say what will happen in the future, but Update 8 will not go with new music.
I think Arosa is essentially pitching to do some singing for us. We can get that added to the game.
Sure. Yeah, actually, I can maybe say that there is some music coming in the next update / the expansion. It's actually one of our level designers is doing some music.
Maybe we could get an IGS karaoke session going with a recorder, and get some links music in there. Flavio has asked, "Do you have any concept or demo to show us about this version to make it more clear for us?"
So yes, we have a concept, but we've just agreed that it's a little bit clunky yet, and we are planning to show it in the next or the second after the next stream. So we'll be basically playing the game and showing the flow of the progression system, basically the menus and everything.
Yeah, one thing I want to add as well, with regards to this whole reset and progression system. First off, just remember everybody that this is a multiplayer progression reset, not a campaign reset. So it will only affect the multiplayer side of things. This change does need to happen in order for future things to work properly within this game. But obviously, the reason we're having these calls is to make sure you guys have got the opportunity to sort of help shape the future of Crime Boss. So it's important that any of you guys that have any sort of emotions, good, bad, whatever, please share them. Again, just remember, be constructive and be respectful. That's all we ask. Tonis has asked a question, so how would a maxed out player work? Would it just be that they have all of the upgrades possible, or would they be missing out on some things?
The maxed out version, when you have all the levels that will be available in the game, means that you will have everything that is available. We are obviously planning to add more stuff in further updates. So basically the level cap will go up and there will be more stuff that is possible to unlock.
And now it will be how many levels in update 8?
Now, I don't want really to say the number, but right now it seems like there will be 111 levels in update 8. So it means 111 items to unlock.
We should probably also mention the loyalty bonus and what that will entail. Who's able to be awarded it? and also what will be in it?
So before speaking about that, I would maybe clarify a little bit about the multiplayer mode philosophy that we are going with update 8. So the idea is that player's main avatar will become the boss, or we call it multiplayer boss, and you will be basically leveling this boss through the progression system. So you play the game, you will be leveling, and there will be you will be getting like levels. You can customize the skin, perks, weapons, and equipment of this character. By customizing skin, I mean you can select like the whole skin. There will be no like changes of the ears and nose and hairstyles and so.
Imagine your boss being a shapeshifter that can choose any available skin, for example, Mozart or generic characters that will be available and what's not.
And so basically, as you will unlock all the stuff, you can choose whatever visual look, whatever perks, whatever weapons, whatever equipment, and this will be your character that you can play with in the game. There will be also other characters, so-called team. So these will consist of few generic characters, but mainly will collect the unique heisters. We call them legends from update 8. And these guys, they will not level up. So we are abandoning this possibility. This will remain in single player, but in multiplayer, they will be just there. You can use them as your back carriers or revivers played by AI, or you can play as them. They will have fixed skin, obviously. This was already the case with fixed perks, but they will have also fixed weapons and equipment. So it means that there will be maybe some interesting challenges to play some missions with certain characters. Sometimes you'll get a character that will have better weapons than what your multiplayer boss has available. So it will allow you to, like, I don't know, play with Tulip, with some guns that you haven't got unlocked yet for your boss. So it will be maybe a little bit different experience for you. But at the same time, maybe later you will have better weapons and better combination of perks than the characters that you have in your team. So you will just set up these perks and weapons for your boss, and this will be your way to play. And yeah, Ben?
With regards to the loyalty bonus, who qualifies?
So loyalty bonus basically qualifies. The qualification is just the fact that you have played the game, because we are aware of the fact that there are players that have spent time playing the game and have spent significant amount of time playing multiplayer. There's not many of these players, but they are, and they have spent quite a lot of time. So the idea is that loyalty bonuses for everyone who have played the game before. And the idea is that we'll get them just free levels. So right now we are thinking about giving level 20, which means that there will be 20 unlocks made immediately after you install update 8. Right now, there is an idea that there will be some boss skins, some unique heisters, some weapons, weapon skin, equipment, and we also are thinking to give players some exclusive bonus that will be not available through the progression system. I've heard some complaints that people have spent a lot of time unlocking all the characters and leveling them up. So leveling up characters, it actually doesn't matter because it will not be possible. But what we can do is we can increase the amount of levels and increase the amount of characters that will be unlocked through this loyalty bonus. This is not a problem, and if we will somehow come to conclusion that this would be the best for the community, we can totally do it. The downside of it is that the more levels we will give, the less fun you will have collecting these levels. But we don't really have any reasons why to hold them up and why to not give, for example, all the unique heisters unlocked or something.
Perfect. So moving on to the next question. Well, first of all, a statement from Arosa who said, I've said it in another channel too, in MMOs it's very common to have a reset or a rebase if there's a major mechanics overhaul. It's not a problem in my opinion, and it levels the playing field for online. Which I think ultimately the thing to take away from the sort of changes that have come out of this is, we don't want to... we want those of you that are loyal players and already been playing for quite a while that to still have something to know that the devs really care for you, hence why this loyalty bonus has been introduced to you guys. But also we need to think about the future of the game and the way that can be molded. And then the question from Lord Vader is, are there any plans for weapon customization in any way with regards to scopes, foregrips, silencers, etc.?
So thank you. That's actually a very good question. There was quite a lot of discussions on the Discord server about that. So let me explain it a little bit. So we are not going to do like a gunsmith mechanic or menu where you can change things on a weapon. This is something that we feel is not suited for our game. But what we will be doing is that we'll unlock the variations of the weapons, and you will have them nicely listed underneath the weapon. So, for example, I don't know, Windowka. You will select it, and there will be underneath this weapon. You will have all the variations that you have unlocked. So, one version with red dot, one version with scope. I don't know if there is one with scope.
Yes.
I guess there is no version with silencer, but there could be a version with silencer. So basically, there will be like a limited amount of weapons, like modifications or versions of these weapons available. And we can also speak with you guys and add some more versions in the future update, because we will only have a certain amount of weapons available in update 8. But we can create quite easily new variations that could become available. And the way how it works is that you need to unlock it, and then you have this version available for you, so you can buy it and use it.
I will read Tonus's question next, and then I'll go to yours, Dark, after, just because it's kind of related to the topic we're already on. So, with us being able to select the variation of the gun, will we be seeing new variations for weapons?
Yes, mainly because we are adding scopes for the weapons, and the guys actually have done quite some overhaul of the visual look of the weapons. Some of the weapons have some not so cool looking or not so practical looking iron sights and so on. So there will be quite a lot of improvements in the weapons territory. Also, we've been listening to your discussions regarding weapons. So our weapons designer have been doing quite a lot of tweaks regarding this. So thank you very much for sharing these thoughts and feelings about weapons, and we have hopefully made the weapons much better for update 8.
Brilliant. So Dark Medja has a question saying, will there be more expansions with new celebrity characters, new skins, and new weapons?
So right now, I don't have any celebrity to announce. Obviously, it would be probably a bad place to announce a celebrity, but there I will not announce anything. Also, yeah, with weapons, there will be coming more weapons in the future, but aside from the scopes and a sniper gun, there is nothing new in update 8. Oh, I should not have said that one, sorry.
Ban him. I'll take him down. It's okay. I don't want to miss the statement that Flavio's put in there, so I'll just read that out as well. Say that there is a bit of a difference between starting the game once in multiplayer and having all characters maxed out. Yes, that's true.
We know that, we understand that, and this is not an easy decision actually to make, and I know that there will be people who will take this with okay feelings, let's say. There will be people who will not be as okay with it. But from the production point of view, from my point of view, investing a significant time to take a look into, I actually even cannot take a look into her personal history because GDPR and what's not, and to sequence this will not work anyway, because people are very crafty and you are very talented individuals, and anyone who will be in, how to put this, who would like to obtain more will have an easy way to data mine for it.
But guys, I think the most important thing is the fact that we are going away from leveling up like the individual team characters in the multiplayer. So this has an effect as well.
Brilliant. Another statement then from Arosa. One of the loading screen messages mentions Hielo wanting to move to Ibiza. That's quite a tease there. Anything to want to add to that? Or do we just leave it with the ellipsis?
Actually, I think update 8 will answer that call. So I will not say anything more, but yes, there will be something with Halo, hopefully.
I should have had a soundboard going ready for that one. Brilliant. That's everything in the chat so far. Has anybody got anything else they want to ask in the community? You're welcome to put your hand up and I can invite you to be a speaker, or you can type in the text chat for this staging channel here. We'll give it a few minutes. If there's no more questions, then we'll probably call it there. But I can see a couple of people typing at the moment. First thing I want to add, just whilst people are typing, is thank you everybody who has come and joined us for this Q&A. It's something that we're doing this as like a bit of an experiment to see how you guys react to it. Is this something that you actually enjoy? Do you want to see more of these? Is there something we could do better? Something we could do differently? If you could let us know, anywhere really within the Discord, also in our in DMs or however. But all feedback is taken seriously. It's all taken constructively, and we want to try and improve the experience that we can give you guys as much as is possible. A few more things have just come into the chat now, so I'll go through them. So Tonis doesn't really have any more questions, but is at work. Thanks for the game, your efforts, and how you interact with the community. It's very useful and absolutely awesome, says Arosa. We have a question from Legend Killer, which says, I have noticed some civilians and guards seeing suspicious actions, when they have no line of sight. They're seeing through the walls. When will this be fixed?
So, thank you for bringing it up. That bug, sometimes this is a bug, sometimes actually not, because they also have hearing. Sometimes it's actually a bug, and we are actually going through the game, trying to map out all of those, and adding audio geometry limitations and what's not. So hopefully we will make them all go away. If not, please, I'm reading form site every day when there is something, and I will definitely add it in and have it fixed. So sorry about that. Hopefully it's not that much of a thing. I would like to react to Tony though, because he doesn't have any more questions, but he's at work. I feel your pain. My boss is even watching me this very moment. So just so you know.
How do you think I feel? I've got all of you watching me. The pressure.
I want also to add a little bit to the note about the civilians and guards seeing suspicious things through the walls. It happened to me sometime, actually this week, when I just hide myself and I thought I'm hidden from the sight of the enemy, but I forgot the fact that I've left a guard that was kind of not in his proper position. He was like tied, and so the guard saw that person. We had also in the past a bug where they were able to see the body bags through the walls. This has been fixed. So we are basically, sometimes there are bugs, and if we found them, we are fixing them. It's like ongoing basis.
Brilliant. Flavia has a new question, which I can answer this one as well. So one thing that I noticed lately on Discord. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I just wanted to say that I see Flavio about the GeForce Now. I'm writing it down. I will take a look at it. I'm not going regularly through Discord. If you want to be sure that I will look at your message, please just mention me as links.
Yeah, Flavio mentioned me, and I have
Yeah.
not. I have read it. Sorry, Flavio, for not answering. I was answering some other things, and I forgot yours, and then you mentioned me again. I again have not mentioned you or replied.
Well,
So
on that,
this is not actually on me. This is on our friends at publishing, and we will let them know that there is an idea about that.
Also, I would like to say to Flavio that I finally obtained the AMD graphics card computer ready and set up. So I will take a look at the issue that we discussed a few weeks ago in the office. Just so you know that I didn't forget.
just to add with regards to the NVIDIA side of things, it is something that a conversation that would need to be had with the first party teams in order for those sort of things to happen. So it's not a no, it's not a yes. It's a conversations need to be had first. I'm going to move us on just a little bit, if that's all right. So, harder topic to answer, but I'll ask anyway. Is there a possibility of a crossplay from Lord Vader?
That's a fantastic question. Thank you, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
It's something that we would like to get into the game. Our programmers are investigating this possibility, and we will keep you posted once there will be some news ready about it. So it's not coming in update 8, but maybe in the future there'll be possibility to play with other platforms.
Something else I want to add as well, which is slightly related, but in the same sort of format as here. The suggestions that have been mentioned before in the suggestions channel. Somebody mentioned yesterday, I think it was, about changing the format into like a forum style post so that things are kept into their individual suggestions. I think that would probably be for the best that we do that. So I will look to implement that sort of next week. And we can then use that going forward. So it makes it easier for, say, Yarrick and Links to be able to keep track of the different suggestions, and it'll make life easier for me too. Dark Medja has a question. Will there be more heists? And also, thank you for continuing to update the game, unlike another competitor title, which I won't say the name of.
Thank you, Dark Media, for this question. We are working on new missions. There is a little bit coming in update 8, which I'm not allowed to inform you right now. We'll speak about it in the upcoming weeks. And yes, we are working on more and more heists. Missions are basically the core of the game. So like fancy games like onboarding and progression systems, it's good, but the game lives on missions. So this is what is our focus. Although we have not released anything big recently, there are things coming.
Flavio is adding to that. I think you will not be disappointed with update 8, and then we are working on more, yes.
Yeah, I think I've foreshadowed something what is going on in June. So yes, there will be something like a Gold Cup, I would say even better.
Bigger.
Bigger.
Tonis has another question. Are there any plans in further optimizing the game? The game sometimes has a real issue in keeping a steady frame rate.
Yes, we are trying to do it on the run actually. However, if there is any specific mission that you are having issue with, especially on PC, because on Xbox and on PS, it's relatively easy to go through it. And I know that the Xbox S is something, but we can easily take a look at those with your specific PC setups. There might be issues that we are not aware of. So please just let us know in case there is something really terrible.
Dark Mage has. Oh, go on, sorry.
Yes, there's another question related to the Travis Baker pre-order skin.
Yeah.
So we are aware of the fact that this is for now an exclusive for consoles, and we are thinking if there is a way how to bring it to other players who have learned about the game lately or who have playing on other platforms. So we are monitoring this. I don't have any answer or decisions regarding that, but I would be delighted to give players possibility of this beautifully fashioned Baker be available to other players, and including his beautiful weapons.
I'm impressed, Lord Vader, that you know about Zor 58 because that is Czechoslovakian weapon. Not many people know about that. It is something that we can look into definitely for the future. But most people cannot even tell the difference. I like shooting 58 more than AK though. It just feels better.
Wow, that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to see a VZ58, but here we are. Cool. That seems to be all the questions, unless we've got any more left to add. Anybody want to raise their hand and speak?
I just want to say hi to Znojmo because it's actually like 50 kilometers away from our office. To Lord Vader.
Oh yeah, I see him. I couldn't even attempt to pronounce that last bit. I'll be honest with you. I'd make an absolute shambles of myself if I even thought about trying.
I'm quite sure you didn't know Lord Vader were from Znojmo.
No, I didn't. So thank you everybody who joined us then. I think we'll call it there. Any feedback you guys have got, please let us know in the Discord channel, either in this section here where you're already typing at the moment, or you can let us know anywhere else in the Discord. Obviously, thank you to Yarrick and Lynx for joining us. It's been really useful to get some insight from you guys. And again, thanks to all of you community members for your questions, for your feedback, for your ongoing support, and look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
And also maybe write us whether this call was useful, because we don't know whether it makes sense to do calls like this. So if you have some feelings about it, let us know. And thank you everyone for attending. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Oh, Flavia, you recorded this, the Q&A?
Wonderful.
Good,
sure
because there are people who are asking for it. Yeah, Lynx is very grateful of it.
No, I think it's to be expected.
Yeah, no, it's good. I was hoping that it had been done because there's a couple of people who have already asked if there was a recording for this, and it was something I was going to take away as something for the next time we do one of these, providing we do another one, which I think we should do on a fairly regular basis.
So should we allow Flavio to publish it without problem? Ben, what do you say?
I think Flavio, if you could send it to me directly, and then if you could send it to me, and then providing.
Are you afraid you are not aware of what was said?
No, I'm very aware of what was said. There was one point where Yarrick went, probably shouldn't have said that, and I'm thinking maybe we need to crop that bit out.
Okay.
We have very good relationship with our publishing friends,
yes.
And we are very happy that they are supporting the game. And we are also recording this Q&A, so Flavio, you don't need to send it to Ben. We will just give it to him. Yeah, no. Just like let's share whatever was said. Let's discuss it even further. If you will have some more questions, put it on the regular channels in the Discord, and we'll be sharing more information about it, more stuff. So just let's communicate about this upcoming update 8. We are able to do some changes in the loyalty reward. As I said, we are okay to give you more, but also we think that may be better for you guys to get less and then enjoy the ride again. But I don't know. It's just let's keep talking about it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys soon.
Take care, guys. Thank you for coming.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you again.
Bye bye.